So this week's recordings comes from Greece, this beautiful summer day. And this day is about breathing. The breathing technique of Föda utan rädsla and confident birth, as it's called in English, is as simple as the normal breathing. You know, we breathe all day long. It's amazing how good we are at breathing, actually. It's nothing you need to teach yourself. It's the body who takes care of this, and the body feels how much oxygen is needed for the activity we're doing. But the thing with breathing, and the thing that confident birth really focuses on, is that it's also emotionally connected. Just some time ago, they actually found out in research that inside of the center of breathing, there are neurons that are directly connected to our emotional center. So that's why we, for a long time, have known that we can both make us more stressed by breathing or relax ourselves with the help of breathing. So this tool uses this connection, that inside of the contraction, you focus on slowing down the breathing so it's totally silent, or as silent as possible. Because of course there are times or contractions where we don't find the way of going all the way. Confident birth is never about perfection, never. It's about doing your best, but also handling the contractions, handling the pain, handling birth, and handling the emotions. So this is what this tool does. So as you know, if you've gone to our class online or physically, we work with the rhythm of birth. We have both the work part of the birth, that's the contraction, and then we have the resting part when the body, the baby, is resting. And then this rhythm is going on in a continuous flow throughout the whole birth. So inside the contraction, you work with this simple rule to slow down and silence the breath. It doesn't matter if it's shallow breaths, deep breaths, because since the body is so smart, it will regulate this by itself. If you take more shallow breathings or breaths, you will take more per minute. And if you have deep, silent, strong breathing, you will take less breaths per minute. You don't need to worry, you can't get too little oxygen. So unless you have a disease or are under narcosis. So this will help you to remember that by slowing down the breath and making it totally silent, you will help the body to keep the mind and the emotions calm. And as you remember from the theoretical part, from the classes, online or physically, the method uses the emotion confidence, safety, trygghet, as we say in Swedish, to tell the body now it's safe to release the amazing ability you have to give birth. So this is what we do with this breathing tool, that inside of the contraction, as the birthing woman, you focus on slowing down the breath. And you can just close your eyes now, both if the partner is with you now when you're training, because we're also soon going to focus on the partner. But now, just close your eyes for 1 minute. And just recognize again how you're breathing right now when you're listening to this clip. Feel the breathing in, what happens with the muscles, the shoulders. And feel when you breathe out what happens when you relax and slowly allow the breath by itself leave the body. Be aware of this slow and soft rhythm, and when the body tells you to breathe in, maybe it's a little break in between there, no hurry. And then you allow the breathing in come as a soft wind, and then the breathing out come as well. And you just follow this rhythm. And now you can also listen to your breath. You just pay attention to how it sounds. And then you can listen, if you are with your partner or someone else you're training with, on each other's breath. Some of you remember this exercise also. and then again on your own breath. So the key is to avoid any kind of fast or forced breathing, because this breathing will start activating the stress system. This is the key. And we already, if you went to our classes, done this exercise where we also do this fast. But now we're training on keeping this slow, silent breath inside of the contraction. So we're going to focus a little bit on the partner now, or another support person, if you have a doula, a friend, or anyone else with you, or even working with birth and are inspired by this video. So what you need to do is that you, in the contraction part, you listen. This is the, the tool for us who are outside to observe, to understand where is the birthing woman emotionally. So she goes into contraction and you listen. Is there any or is the silence totally present? And from there you start helping her either to keep this amazing silent soft breathing. You give her compliments, you empower her, tell her, you're breathing so amazingly. Keep it like this, soft, silent. You're doing so good. And you tell her over and over again. And an important tool for us who gives support is, of course, to check out, is this a good empowering word for you, or do you want another word? Confident birth doesn't decide what's right for the birthing woman. We are curious at what helps her, and by her feelings and her amazing body knowledge, she will feel when we try out, okay, yes, I like this, or no, it doesn't work for me, let's try something else. So you focus on this and you listen. And if there is a forced breathing, you help her immediately, as fast as you can, to start breaking this, because it only creates stress. There's nothing good with this. And you do it with empowering her. Just try to breathe slower, even more silent breathing. And when she follows, you, tell her this, good, perfect, there you go, even less air. Yes, there you go. Soft breathing. Keep silent breathing. Perfect. Soft breathing and silent breathing. And you don't give up until she has tried at least 3 contractions to have this silent and soft breathing, because it can feel so impossible. The emotions are so strong, the pain is coming and going, so she needs you to show how possible and empowering feeling it is to actually choose instead the silent breathing. The breathing comes and goes throughout the whole birth. You can find the silent breathing for a long time and suddenly it comes back. Then you just work with it again. When the breathing has been a couple of contractions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 silent, you move on to this next tool, relaxation, that we will talk about tomorrow. From there you work with all these tools, and there's no right tool to start with, because the confident birth method focuses on that throughout the body language. For safety and confidence, we are actually activating the emotion that we want to bring out. So the breathing tool has the only purpose to be silent and soft, and by this you will activate confidence, safety and trust inside of yourself. So remember, the body knows how to birth. That what we do with the tools is that we show it the way to access this amazing knowledge that you already have inside of yourself. So I hope that this clip was useful for you and your partner. If you didn't go to our classes, please do. You will get the deepening knowledge about these amazing tools at confidentbirth.com. You find all the information down below here in our YouTube channel. So have an amazing day. I hope to see you tomorrow. Then we talk about relaxation. Bye bye.